Welcome to R44 Performance. Today, in this video, we're going to show you how to install exhaust tips to your G90 or G99 M5. So on my M5 here, I recently installed a carbon diffuser. I couldn't actually see the exhaust tips that came on the car from BMW. So the guys here at R44 put together some development plans and made these beautiful exhaust tips. They're really nice. They're offered in gloss and matte carbon, which can go with your current build. I think a matte actually would look really good on this satin finished car. But anyways, in this video, we're gonna get the car on the ramp. We're gonna show you exactly how we installed them to our exhaust, and we'll show you something that we've done to our exhaust to make it sound just that bit better than your current car. All right, so let's run you guys through the exhaust tips. They're pretty simple. They're carbon fiber exterior and stainless steel in the middle. So they're not gonna rust. They're really clean. So these, you can see they've got a nice brushed internal. I'd say maybe just get some metal polish on them when you get them if you want to make sure they stay nice like this, because they will soot up a little bit. They've got a nice little bit of baffling on the inside. So when you put your standard exhaust pipe through it, you can't see your standard exhaust pipe when you look in, which is quite nice. Nice heavy duty clamp on the outside. You're gonna probably have to, they're quite a hard thing to install because getting access to the clamp is not the easiest thing, but it's not the end of the world, just because obviously the carbon goes underneath. You need to tighten it from the top. But we're gonna show you a little bit of that today in this installation video. They're a nice bit of kit. And yeah, that's it. They're exhaust tips. You get 4 of them in a box. These are obviously the satin ones on our car today. They're the gloss ones. And what we're gonna show you now is how to slide them on, how to tighten them, and what you're gonna need to do if you really wanna push them far into your car. You will need to modify the stock exhaust ever so slightly, but it's very common when you're putting exhaust tips on your car to do these kind of modifications. All right, cool. So we're underneath the car now, and we're gonna need to remove the under tray. It's an easy mod, but it does take a bit of work if you want the tips to be in a certain position. You can slide the tips on and they do look quite nice. I'm sure the majority of customers, you will like the way that they look, but for our video, we're gonna show you guys how to adjust them so they can go further into the car so you can get a really flush fit exhaust tip. So you can see now, this is how they would look, a nice staggered fit, pushed all the way back. If you want to go take them further into the vehicle, we're going to show you how to do that now pretty much. So we're going to remove this black under tray, loosen off our diffuser. We're going to take this under tray off and we're going to remove the exhaust system. We're then going to cut the pins off the exhaust system and then slide the tips on and wrench them up. So we've got the M5 exhaust down and off the vehicle. What we've done is we've cut one pin off and we've left one on. So as I mentioned, we were relatively happy with the location of this exhaust tip. All we wanted to do was move the exhaust tip on the inner side further in. You have to remove this guide pin. This is there for the original exhaust. You are actually still able to install the original tailpipes back on without the locating pin. It's primarily there just to make sure it's super easy to locate them, but it's not a problem. If you do remove them, you can put them back on. They will stay there. Everything will be okay. So you'll see here, this one goes up against the locating pin. We're happy with that location. This one, we're going to use this and we're going to slide it past the location pin to just slightly stagger it and then tighten it up. Annoyingly, it's literally half of the locating pin is what we wanted. Obviously, for yourself, it might be a case that if you don't mind them sticking out a little bit further, then that's okay. There's nothing we could have done. We maybe could have made one tip shorter than the other, but then we'd have a nightmare of have one short tip and one long tip. So anyways, what we're gonna do now is lift this back up in the air. What we do recommend, I would square that up and I tighten that now. I would then stagger this how we want it, tighten that now, and then you're good. Just be careful with the clamps, go slow, don't use a gun, use it by hand, tighten it slowly, make sure they're tight, and away you go. These clamps are extremely difficult to access from the top, especially if your diffuser's on. So anyways, what we're gonna do now, put this back up in the air, slide the tips on, put them in the location we like, put everything back together, drop the car down. I'm gonna show you how good our exhaust sounds because we have a very nice mid-pipe. As I mentioned, we do have a mid-pipe on this car, and I think this, with the tips, so this mid-pipe is a Scorpion mid-pipe. It's very, very good value for money. It's made here in the UK, super easy to install. You cut your exhaust pretty much where BMW want you to cut it. You then install this, and the sound is amazing. This is great for North America, the UK, everywhere around the world. This works perfectly. Pair this up with a set of exhaust tips. Your M5 is gonna sound good and look amazing. So anyways, let's get this on the air. Well, get this in the air and then show you guys how good this car sounds. Boom, so just like that, we've now installed the tips. You can see now the tips, I think, look absolutely amazing. I really like the design on these tips, the way the chamfer comes close to the edge and then slightly longer on the top. Understandably, not the easiest tip to install, but when they're installed, they'll be on your car for a very long time. And yeah, they look amazing. So yeah, like, subscribe, hit that bell button. If you need anything for your car, if you're not experienced on modifying, just hit up our sales team. We're here to help. They're all sat there and they're sat in Arizona. So yeah, hit us up, we'll be happy to help.